As soon as we entered Morgan's closet, I was mentally prepared that she will have a Birkin bag, a Kelly bag, and maybe two. I was not prepared to see that she has one in each color.
And obviously everybody obsessed. I have quite a few mini Kellys. Fun. Blue. This is a cutie. I got this when we were on vacation in the summer. It's like a little Birkin charm. It's honestly, well, Kelly charm. It's harder to get than like an actual bag. Like they never have these. And they had one. They're like, would you like it? And Jordan like rolled his eyes like, nobody wants that dumb piece. I was like, we will take that. Thank you.
Welcome to another episode of Lady Captain. I was just watching Necessary Realness and Morgan Stewart took us inside her couture closet. What a fabulous episode. Sadly, this is the very last episode of Necessary Realness, so I decided to do a reaction. And also, in this episode of mine, I will show you some of my favorite pieces that I brought with me on this trip. And now, since this is the very last show, I decided to start this episode by telling you why I love Morgan Stewart. Morgan is funny.
Realness. And then it became its own full-fledged show. And I look better than ever. Maybe don't leave that in, huh?
Morgan is understated. Or, I know a synonym of understated, and another way you can put that is delirious. Do you know who else is delirious? Me. I have been on YouTube for over a year. Do you know how many followers I have? 350. Woo! Do you know how many videos I have done so far? 81. I'm still doing them and I'm pretending that I'm a superstar. Well, delirious. Let's move on. This is a little bit sensitive for me. Another huge similarity that we have with Morgan is we're bold, cold, all the time. Everywhere we go, everything we do.
Got me a blanket. You're always cold. Yeah, it's freezing. What is this? No, I need it. I wore a coat to my shows because I am not going to subject myself to freezing my off every single day on these studio sets. It's so cold in this room. It's freezing. Hurry, go fast.
And if you ask my family, my friends, they'll tell you. Everybody will be in shorts. If I have a fur jacket, I'll totally put it on. At the moment, I'm traveling a lot with my fiance on this fabulous ship. And do you know what I call the club? The fridge. Do you know what I call the observation bar? The snow room. And do you know what? Nobody else seems to feel this way. It's only, always, me. Another similarity. Annoying. Who is annoying? Morgan is. And she thinks that way even about herself.
The idea of me is so annoying, but I'm so good. I watch this back and I'm like, if I was not me, I would kill that. I had to have a conversation and be like, you're here. You never thought you'd be here, but this is who you are. She doesn't shut the up. Talking so much.
My fiance thinks that about her. She calls her the screaming lady. Do you know who else is annoying? Me. I don't know why, but people tend to say that time to time. Let's leave it to that. And now this is huge. This is big. Just stay with me. Another big similarity here. Our astrological sign. But do you know that we're not only the same sign, but we're actually born on the same day? Can you believe that? I mean, I know it's crazy.
Who has a stunning birthday like that? Like, who even created that day? Like the 22nd of May?
Because if you know me, you know that I'm born on May 23rd. Morgan is born on May 22nd. So there's like a little discrepancy here. But again, don't be so fast to judge. Hear me out. I know we're both blondes and you're just like, not really like, oh my God, what she says, you know, it's not like a scientifically proven. But hear me out. I had a deep thought here. And I think I'm going somewhere with this. Morgan was born in California, in LA, on May 22nd. I was born on May 23rd in Sofia, Bulgaria. Sofia, Bulgaria, east, far east in Europe. California, LA, far west in United States. You see what I did here? Time zone difference. So if you actually convert it, yes, you might be surprised that blondes can be smart. Impressed? Not yet? Okay, I'll keep going. I have another one, big one, funny one. Okay, since this is the last episode of Necessary Realness, Morgan invited the whole team of Necessary Realness to come and join her on the couch, where she's been creating an episode after episode after an episode. And I can tell you, I'm not sure exactly, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 people came out and joined her for a fabulous farewell. So now I decided to do exactly the same. So please, the fabulous team of Lady Captain, come on in, join me, let's show the world who we are and what we do. You'll be waiting. Are you waiting? Are you waiting to see? Are you anxious? Are you excited? Me too. But don't expect to see somebody else. It's me, and 6 times of me. Editor, me. So when you see a typo, don't be surprised. I'm a terrible speller. That's what it is. Makeup artist, me. So when you see mascara, smudge mascara, me. I mean, I'm not professional. I don't know how to do makeup. I do my best, I put some stuff, but I'm sorry. This is just not my forte. Costume designer. Don't say a bad word about a costume designer here. It's me and I'm fabulous. Light and sound. Oh my God, I'm getting a headache just thinking about this. Actually, I was so not prepared about this technological part of making a YouTube video. And I had to get better at it. I'm still not enjoying it, but I'm learning. Let's leave it to that. Producer, director. Okay, I think you got the idea where I'm going with this. It's me, and more of me. P.S. One more similarity. We both love extensions. Shh. And then I think we have one more similarity, but I'm not sure if I should mention that, we're both superficial, and I guess I know I should have not said that, but when it's true, it's true. And now I will take you inside of Morgan's Couture closet and be ready to be astonished. Final cut. Sadly.
Final. God, I love these things. Welcome, Necessary Realness. Here we are in my closet. Well, one of them. There are 2. Don't be alarmed. I know. So obviously, it's a little cramped in here. I really try to do an audit every few weeks and get rid of things that I'm no longer wearing. But then every time I do that, I go through it and then I'm like, but I love that. And then I keep it for.
And then she shows us this coat. This coat that she's planning to take it to Paris Fashion Week. Okay, Morgan, you're not the only one. I went to Paris Fashion Week too. And then she made me cry. She showed this nostalgic piece, this beautiful handbag that she actually saved. And if you know her story, she actually had this love story with Jordan, and then they actually split, and they rekindled their romance, and they ended up together after I think 10 years, and now they have 2 babies. So it's like so romantic. So she takes us behind the scenes, and she shows us so many romantic gifts and thoughtful gifts from Jordan that really warm up my heart.
This was something sweet. Yeah. Jordan got me this. I guess Jordan got me a lot of stuff in here, obviously, but we were just dating and I was obsessed with water with lemon, so he got me a Chanel water bottle and delivered it with 1,000 lemons. He was on tour traveling a bunch, and I was like, I need water with lemon, whatever. It was a joke, and he basically surprised me and had a package delivered with this water bottle, and it was just covered in a sea of lemons in the package. Isn't that sweet?
Okay, Morgan, we got it. Your boyfriend is cool, but does he has a hat like this? I know it's not a competition, but my boyfriend is also cool. And then she shows us and she tells us a story about the jacket.
I saw a photo of this jacket. I died. I said, I need to have that jacket. It was YSL. I looked everywhere. Okay? Showed a picture to Jordan. I was like dying for it. Couldn't find it. It was not in the United States. Christmas time comes around. He gives me some gifts. Whatever. I'm stepping on the ladder. All of a sudden, he gives me a suitcase, and in the suitcase, there's packed. He gets me my dream jacket. He had it flown in. This is not a joke. Flown in from Paris and give it to me for Christmas. Is it not the most insane piece of clothing you've ever seen. Let me put this on for you. I've never worn it. I have not had a reason to wear it yet, but I guess there's no better time like the present. Can you even? What the you have to say to me about my jacket? Can you even handle it? I mean, am I having a dinner party? I don't know. I feel like I'm automatically an icon. And
okay, that was cool. I got nothing. Okay, maybe I have something. A little one. Okay, give me a chance here, okay? I was just in Palma de Mallorca and I was walking the streets and I was browsing and I was on a mission and I had this idea to buy pearls, but I had outfit for me, matching outfit for my fiance and this and that. Then I was like going and browsing. I ended up from one store, you know, they didn't have his size. They sent me to another store up the hill to Plaza España, and I was going and I found these fabulous shops behind the scene, little alleys, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing, amazing. Okay, I gotta go now, I'm out of time. Okay, so I, for a glimpse, saw this fabulous jacket of ostrich feather. And really, it was not that expensive. Okay, it was expensive, but it wasn't like, oh my God, you know, it's like, for what it was actually a good deal. And now I'm like, oh, why did I not buy it? Just why? So now here's this crazy story. Tomorrow, I found out that the same shop exists in Florence. So I'm gonna leave the ship, go on a bus, go through, I don't know, Tuscany and here and there, arrive to Florence, look for that shop and pray that they have the jacket, because it got in my mind and I just cannot get it out. So if I find it, I'll present it in this video. I edit somehow, I put it in, like, but if you don't see it, that means I didn't find it. So, okay, don't be sad, you know, don't be sad about me. I will manage. If I don't find it, I'll be okay, okay? Again, I'm in Florence after all. If I cannot find it, I'll just have a glass of wine and go to, I don't know, Gucci Museum. And then talking about this jacket, you know, I just want to give you a tip. You know, this jacket is really fabulous. And you can see that this, the brocade, I'm not sure what is it called, but the shiny.
Forget it. Isn't it amazing? Get the brocade detail. It's literally no joke.
This shiny knit inside the jacket, it's just this specific technique, this fabulous thing, which is like, of course, really, really special. But also what's significant about the jacket is the fur. And I think any jacket with the fur detail becomes very much a wall piece. And I've shown this in another video, but I just wanted to show you once again, for those of you that haven't been watching all my videos, I have a way that I have this effect, that I bring this effect to any jacket. I have this from Gavel. This is actually like a quite famous Polish designer. My fiance got me those that I can add, you know, to anything and everything. I add them to my ski jacket, I add them to my, you know, really formal jackets. But anytime, you know, I just want to have a little bit of a wow moment with a little posh look, I just add this fur on the sleeves. And then if you really want to go out of town, I also add this. So yes, Morgan had her moment with her YSL jacket flown out of Paris on the private jet, but I have my Gavel presented to Wuch Fashion Week, and the designer actually called me myself because I really wanted to order this in white. And he called me and she said, why do you want it in white? And who am I speaking with? And he said, this is Gavel. I was like, okay, I'm Madonna. And this is a true story. And it actually turned out, yes, the face of the company, the designer of the company called me. And we had a little discussion, and he actually told me that if I like white so much, on the opposite, I should not be ordering white fur accessory, but on the opposite, I should be contrasting it. And how right was he? So thank you, boyfriend, thank you, Gavel. I love my fur accessory and I add it to everything. So yes, this dream jacket is like, Morgan is like, can you handle it?
Can you even handle it?
No, I can't. It's too much. It's unbelievable. It's cool. We like it. Enjoy it. And when you get tired of it, you know who to give it to. I'll take good care of it. And then Morgan goes into presenting us with this fabulous, not black skirt. I'm sorry, but I just don't like it. I like everything in Morgan's closet, but not the black skirt. And this skirt came from her mother-in-law, Robin, and she was so excited about it. And I'm sorry, but I just don't share her excitement. And in the video, she was like, oh my God, invite me to your wedding. I'll be wearing this and it's gonna be so fabulous. And yeah, ooh, and I'm gonna give it to my daughter. Why? Why would you do this to someone's wedding? Why would you do this to your daughter? What did they do to you? This is just not good, it's wrong. You know, there's a reason why Robin got rid of it. Just saying.
My mother-in-law actually gave this to me. Look at this skirt. It's literally like custom couture piece. It is out of control. I don't know where I'm wearing it. Like, invite me to your wedding in fall. I'll wear this with a black tank top. I mean, who am I? It's such a special piece of clothing. And I think for me, people are like, oh my God. And I'm like, I just love something that is special. And this is something that I'll keep and have for Ro.
So I'm not sure why Robin gave Morgan this skirt, but what is done is done. But there's only one thing to be done here. Morgan should give it to Will. First name Good. Do you see what I did there? Goodwill, you got it. Come on. I told you, I'm funny. And then Morgan goes into giving us a hanger lesson. Very sophisticated hanger lesson. I didn't think that somebody have thought so deeply about the hangers, but Morgan did. So hear her out. She really had a lot to say about it.
Also a psycho about the right hanger. I'm gonna give you a hanger lesson. You need a thicker bulbous end on a jacket that needs structure to keep the shape. Let me tell you the worst kind of hanger to get, but I have some trickling around. Unless you're folding pants over, do not use these hangers for your shirts. They are awful. They stretch them, they keep them flat, they make a crease. This is not a shirt hanger, this is not a jacket hanger. You're welcome. See? Thick jacket. Look at this, you ready? Support. Things don't grow without a foundation. You heard it here first.
And now, from one blonde to another, I have my own hanger lesson. Are you ready? This for the first time really upset me because I don't really mind if people do, whatever they want to do in their houses. Your house, your clothes, your closet, do whatever you want. But when you have a hanger, especially these beautiful, classy wood hangers, but actually any hanger, they have a little bit of bend. And what they used to do in the store where I used to work, they used to teach us how you should arrange the clothes, so the bend is on the back. So basically you're like this with the cloth. And they were arranging the whole clothing store like that. I mean, that was like 15, 20 years ago. Now, if I had a chance now, I'd just really give them a piece of my mind. But for me, it was just so absurd and so upsetting. Isn't it the hanger designed for a reason with a little bit of bend? Because naturally, when you see us in the profile, what you see? Our shoulders are going a little bit forward. So this is why the hanger is like that. So don't do it. Just don't put it the other way. It's just wrong. It's upsetting me. Just don't do it. And if you're doing it, just stop. Okay, let me put back this. There's no reason why the bathing suit should suffer because people do such a things, You know what I mean. I'm sure you agree with me. I'm sure you thought of it as well, and you don't agree with these people that put their hanger backwards because there's just no reason for it. Okay, let's relax and move on. And by the way, you're welcome for the hanger advice from me and Morgan. And then, in the next moment of Morgan's video, her fabulous boyfriend walks in casually in her closet and they have this conversation about this and
Come
that.
in.
It's the only time I'm allowed in.
You're allowed in here. And also, careful. I was showing it. You haven't seen her in a while.
I haven't.
So wait, explain to everybody how this works. So who flew this in?
This is like the president of the company.
The president of YSL basically was flying in from France and got the jacket.
Yeah.
How fabulous is it? It's it's forever. I swear, I really wanted it.
Was more
It's
special.
back. Thank you.
Yeah.
But it is like pink Balenciaga. Like bitches are fiending over these bags. And I remember being like, God, I'm never gonna wear that. I don't think, but it's so fun.
Who said to keep it?
And Jordan was like, that bag is so cool, you should keep it, you're gonna love it. And I was like, you do know. And here we are. I have some wedding shoes in here. These are my wedding shoes that does our wedding seem like a long time ago?
Yeah.
Right?
Not because you make it feel long.
Yeah, but does it, honestly?
Yeah, it feels like more than, it's like not even 2 years.
It's not?
Just forget.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels like
year and a half.
feels like we've just had one continuous
Or a year,
relationship. So these are my wedding shoes, classic Manolo Blahnik, and actually really not dirty. That was the best thing about our wedding. It was so intimate. We didn't have to mingle with anybody we didn't like, and we didn't have to get tired, and we didn't have to get dirty.
No crazy family members.
No crazy oh.
You getting married?
No, my God.
And the number of times you would have heard, I knew him since he's this tall.
This
tall.
Yeah.
He was a big baby.
Big baby.
He's a big baby, but boys, he's sweet.
Grab that.
So now I'm thinking, it's like, okay, I want to invite my boyfriend to come to my closet. How do I do that? He's not going to do it, let's face it. But if I trick him somehow into it, maybe he will. And he will just go with it once he's here. So now he's on the bridge, docking the ship, because we're moving, following a tight schedule to go from Ajaccio, Corsica. By the way, this is the birthplace of Napoleon, and if you haven't been there, it's a fabulous place, a really cute downtown, and the house is in very good condition. Okay, I'm so off track. Okay, this is totally another video. Anyway, so we're moving from Ajaccio, Corsica to Livorno, Italy. As you know, I'm going to my jacket tomorrow all the way to Florence. So, he's departing the ship at 6, do some paperwork, and I told him, and I expect him to be back here around 7. So, I haven't told him I'm recording. So, once he come in, he had no idea, so I'm just gonna act surprised. Then maybe I can sneak him here for a minute. But let's see how that's gonna work. Okay, now, Morgan is opening a box. Well, I have a box too to open and show you a fabulous piece that you've seen already, but I'm on my trip. I don't have 100 things with me, so you're gonna see it all over again.
Okay, hold on. This is another cool thing. This was my birthday outfit, and it is the sickest piece of clothing you've ever seen.
You look phenomenal.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like phenomenal.
I'm sorry, I don't remember you being there. Remember when you didn't come? I could wear this now with jeans. Is this my fashion look?
Maybe.
Look how heavy it is. How sick is this piece of clothing? Also, I didn't know what I was gonna wear for my birthday, and I walked into his mom's closet, and I was like, what is that? She goes, oh, I just got that today. I'm not gonna wear that. You take that. And I was like, you know how long it takes to make something like this? Like, somebody had to hand sew. Like, what? Who am I? Hire me to be a backup dancer, like, immediately.
Morgan has a box, I have a box. So I just did a video about Kate Middleton and the fabulous lavender dress. She recycled a few times, and I'm not going to show you. There's a beautiful skirt, because my dress is actually from 2 pieces, the top and the bottom, but I'm going to show you. I mean, again, if you haven't watched my videos, and I'm guessing there's a lot of you that haven't, okay, this is the fabulous, fabulous, fabulous stones with fabulous material, but it's a little bit wrinkled because I'm ready to leave this behind. So because I'm ready to pack this, so I already put it in the box. But this is pretty much the skirt that I've showed you already, as I said. But this is the fabulous top, and this top is so fabulous that fabulous. And one more time, it's fabulous. If I haven't said it, it's fabulous. This top is just so precious, it's so gorgeous that I'm actually wearing it time to time just by itself. Just perhaps with a pair of pants and a jacket. And what I do, I put it underneath my tuxedo, and because a lot of the events here are quite formal, and it's not appropriate to show your belly, obviously, and I don't think any elegant lady should be really doing that. But this is just so beautiful because all the work here is just so detail oriented and so fabulous that when I put it, it just shows your skin, and you don't need a necklace, you don't need nothing. It just shines underneath the tuxedo, and it just looks really, really, really great. So it's something like this, and it's just a look that I adore. And now let's look at Morgan Stewart's story about Jordan and his fabulous gift when she went into the hospital to deliver their first child.
You grab that? You're not gonna be able to get that. That's really high.
Me?
Yeah.
But you can get it with a hanger?
This was a duffel that he surprised me with for when I was gonna give birth to Ro, or when I did give birth to Ro, I should say, because I definitely.
Half surprise.
It was a half surprise. No, it was so sweet because we were looking for a hospital bag, and obviously it was my first baby, so I felt like I needed all this unnecessary.
She was hormonal though, so I didn't want to just like show up and we were like, what the is this?
Yeah, I was a little crazy with Ro.
Okay, that was good. I agree, that was good, and he was just so thoughtful, taking into consideration her hormones, that she wasn't herself, so she wanted her opinion, not to upset her. And if you don't know who Jordan is, on top of that, he's a rock star. And if you don't know that about Jordan, perhaps you don't know either that his father is Dr. Phil. Yes, it is. Have you watched Dr. Phil and all his psychology episodes? I love it. I grew up watching him, and I don't watch him anymore because I'm just traveling a lot, but I used to watch him religiously for years. So anyway, she has a fabulous husband and a fabulous father-in-law. So now, do you know who my father-in-law is? Mieczysław Cygan. And let me give you a little bit inside information about him. He doesn't speak English. So do you know what language we speak with him? Italian, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we talk with a lot of gestures.
Let me tell you what's happening right now. This is the wrong hanger. Are you ready to... Who am I? Who is she? It's just like, oh, I'm so French, I don't care, like I'm so busy, I mean, no makeup, and like, who am I? How bad do I look in this lighting?
Oh, that's worse.
No, what are you doing?
I'm kidding. Woman, I'm really inspired now, but how cool is my jacket? Right? Thank you.
Okay, Morgan, you're not the only one that has a white coat, and my coat has a little bit of a story. Perhaps it's not as fabulous as yours, but mine is pretty cool too. It was that cool that when I saw it, I fell in love with it, and my mom was visiting me, so I was like, Mom, this is gonna look so good on you, and she was about to attend a white party, so I was like, how appropriate, Mom, it's gonna be so fabulous, so good, and she was like, okay, yeah, I guess this, so I kind of convinced her to get it, and she felt excited, she was like, yes, it's very good, this and that, and then I took her to the airport. She was flying to this famous white party, and guess what? They canceled her flight. And guess what? When she eventually left and the white party was not gonna happen, she left her white jacket behind. So now I'm like, did she really like it? She was like, well, it's really nice, but I think you should have it back. So thank you, Mom. I really see that you love your gift. Who doesn't like a white trench coat? And now, live it up to Morgan to impress you with her shoe collection.
I'm very particular about my feet and how they look in a shoe and the shape of the shoe, so I tend to buy in bulk. So like YSL did these babies, I saw them and I got them in 2 versions because I am obsessed with them. I think they're so cool and different and interesting. So I got these and I wear them, switch them off. I get every shoe I like in at least 2 colors. These were like the shoe of life. Like I forever will have them. They're like so special, so well made, like such a beautiful, like typical shoe that like, or I shouldn't say typical, but like, it's that kind of shoe done really well. And then I obviously bought the dolly in every I got the limited edition one with the puffs. I did the rhinestone. What do you need? Like, pick a color, any color. And what I like about them the most is that they're just so easy to throw on. You don't want to have to buy things that you have to think about and aren't going to fit with your different pants. I'm an extremely classic dresser with a twist, but like, give me a ballet flat, I will throw them on at any point. Obviously the ones I'm wearing, and not only that, but a ballet flat for me has been consistent throughout my time on planet Earth.
I hope you enjoyed Morgan's fabulous shoe collection because I got nothing, zip, nada. And I've been thinking about this more than you probably imagine and more than I should. What should Morgan do next? And I think she should be a red carpet correspondent on Paris Fashion Week. I mean, actually not only in Paris Fashion Week, just in Fashion Week period. New York, London, Milan, anywhere she desires, actually all of them. Now that I'm thinking a little bit more about it, I think she should be a red carpet correspondent to all of the fashion show, and I think clearly she cannot do the job all alone, so she should call me and invite me. So Morgan, whenever you want to go to any kind of fashion week, girl, call me. I'm available. I just checked my calendar. And now we're going to the next stage of our episode, and that is going inside of Morgan. Baby, I'm here.
Oh.
Yes, I'm here.
Whoa.
How was departure?
What's going on here?
Well, it's a lot going on. I might have forgot to mention, but I decided, I just watched Necessary Realness, and it turns out it's the last episode. They canceled the show. I'm so sad, so I decided to do a reaction. So this is what's going on, by the way. Would you like to come and say hello? It's like a last chance.
Is that necessary?
The Necessary Realness.
Alright, okay, I'm coming.
Okay, thank you. I'm so happy to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest in the house,
Hello.
Captain Emilian.
Hello.
Okay, so basically they canceled her show, and how do you feel about being personally responsible for canceling her show?
Why are you saying that?
Because you don't like her, so for the people just like you, this is why it's happening.
I'm sorry, Morgan, I take it back.
You call her the screaming lady.
Well, whenever you watched her, she was very loud, but okay.
Okay, never mind.
I think I will just get
You're
busy.
leaving us already?
Yeah, we just departed Ajaccio and I have to go.
Another minute, I was just gonna show our favorite pieces here and some of the stuff you gave me.
You keep enjoying. Right?
Anyway, you look far too important to be here with me. Let's move on. And now, let's continue with my favorite pieces in my wardrobe at the moment. And this is my absolutely favorite, and this is this ostrich feather black and white suits. And then when I saw it in the shop, it was actually on the mannequin, and I was like, I need to have this piece. And when I entered in the shop, they actually had the same piece in black. So I tried the white one, I tried the black one, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure. I think I like the white one a little better. And my mom was with me, and she's like, well, I actually like the black one a little better. So we went home, and I slept on it. And in the moment we went back to the shop, I tried the white one, I tried the black one, and I was like, Mom, I think you are right. The black one is better. She's like, well, actually, I think the white one is better. And I was like, okay, this is just way too much. We're getting both of them. And this is the story behind the black and the white. Exactly the same, but in two different colors. And another fabulous piece that is actually courtesy to my fiance. Look at this piece. How fabulous it is. It's so Sex in the City. Carrie Bradshaw was always browsing around with these pieces, so elegant, so timeless. So I have this idea to wear with like a really fluffy skirt and some simplistic top. So if I get to wear it before the airing of this video, I'll make sure to include a picture, which I'm pretty sure I will, because this is just such a fabulous piece. So much reminds me about the Sex in the City and Carrie Bradshaw. So honestly, I cannot wait to wear it. So here it is, and thank you, boyfriend. And then this next piece was a total surprise for me once I came to the ship. A very dear friend of ours, a guest that come on the ship very often, had left it for me. And perhaps I should say a little story, because this is not the first gift they have given it to me. The very first piece that surprised me was this scarf. And this scarf is actually one of my favorite things at all time in my wardrobe. And this scarf comes everywhere with me. And now the very same dear friend have given me another addition to my scarf collection, and I'm just so overwhelmed to have a silk scarf from England. And actually they gave it to me right at the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, so I'll forever honor it. So I very much plan to wear it like a headscarf, also as a regular scarf with her, perhaps. It's just such an elegant piece, and I'm so thankful and grateful to these amazing people that have gifted me and left behind this piece for me to find once I came to the ship. And I don't think I have too many other pieces to show you, but actually this bathing suit has been with me for some time. So this definitely is one of my favorite because of this French detail, but also it's see-through here and then continue. So it's just a little, very much a special piece. I got it in Croatia a few years ago in Zadar. Very cute little city, coastal city in Croatia, and I'm very happy I did actually. And then another piece that I've been carrying with me for some time, and that is this wonderful hat. I saw this look of Melania Trump when she visited United Kingdom, and it's not very easy to find those flat hats on the top. And as soon as I saw it, the two-tone hat that is flat, I was just looking for something like that, and it just really wasn't that easy to find. And when I saw this one, and I found this one in Madeira, Portugal, some years ago, and I immediately picked it up, and I think it was just such a good addition to my wardrobe. And actually, I was wearing this hat when I was walking around and shopping in Barcelona, and I went to Massimo Dutti and I found this suit and I fell in love with it. It's just so much reminded me about my style, that I want my style to be. It's just so comfortable, it's cotton, and it's just really lengthening pants, but also the jacket is just really fabulous. Here it is. So when I saw this suit, and I was like, wow, I should definitely get it and wear it with this hat. They just really complement each other very well. So this is that idea that I have to wear the suit as we're going to be in Monte Carlo in a few days. So this is very much the ending of this episode. And to Morgan, I want to wish her best of luck. We're sad to see the ending of Necessary Realness, but at the same time, we're so excited to see where the next chapter will take her. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Lady Captain. This is very much a channel where we strive to be the best version of ourselves. We work on our style and fashion. We also work on our beauty and wellness. We also work on our manners and etiquette, but mostly we work on our emotional intelligence. We work to be adaptive to life, to be a good listeners, to be curious, and to take everything with humor. And this episode was very much dedicated to put a smile on your face. I'll see you in another episode somewhere around the planet.